They flew one of the most famous air raids in military history. Drawn together from different combat units across the Army Air Forces, they came together for one mission. One mission so secretive and dangerous, some wouldn't come back. They came together for one purpose: to strike back at an enemy who struck the first blow in a surprise attack against the United States. These brave airmen were the Doolittle Raiders. On the morning of December 7, 1941, the Japanese Navy bombed Pearl Harbor, catapulting the United States into World War II. In retaliation, Lieutenant Colonel James "Jimmy" Doolittle secretly planned a raid against the heart of Japan. The training was tough. No one had ever taken off in a fully loaded B-25 in less than 500 feet on an aircraft carrier. First, they had to prove it could be done. Then, they had to train the pilots to do it. The plan was to use the newest aircraft carrier, the USS Hornet, to bring the planes within range of Japan. Then the B-25s would take off the deck, fly over Japan, dropping their bombs on their targets, and then continue on to China, where they would land safely. But a Japanese patrol boat spotted the Navy carrier, and the B-25s had to quickly take off 8 hours earlier than planned, and some 800 miles further in terrible weather. Most of the 16 B-25s, each with a 5-man crew, attacked the Tokyo area, with a few hitting Nagoya. None of the planes reached the Chinese airfields, though all but a few of their crewmen survived. However, the Japanese High Command was deeply embarrassed. 3 of the 8 American airmen they had captured were executed. Conceived as an operation to boost American and Allied morale, the attack led the Japanese to eliminate the risk of any more such raids by the early destruction of American aircraft carriers, a decision that led them to disaster at the Battle of Midway a month and a half later. 80 crew members flew in the Doolittle Raid. 64 returned to fight again. Some were captured and became prisoners of war, and some were executed. But together, they provided the courage that the country needed and proved that the Doolittle Raiders are among some of the bravest aviators of all time.